What's going on? Welcome back to the Redbeard Outdoors podcast. I'm Jonathan, your host, and here at Redbeard Outdoors, I talk about faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors. I'm on a journey to be a better version of myself, and I want to share that with you through on Tuesdays like today, Tinkering Tuesdays, where we talk about gear that I've used, or in this case, first impressions, my thoughts and ideas on how I'm going to use certain gear. Other times on Tinkering Tuesdays, it's going to be about mindset or telling a story and how I could tinker with the scenario and just learn from it and get better. So that's Tinkering Tuesdays. And then Saturdays, we have amazing guests on the show, whether they be experts in their field or people who I'm intrigued by their story and want to learn from them, and then get to share that in turn with you. With that being said, today, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. If you're following along on the audio only version, go check out the YouTube channel. Follow wherever you're listening, but also go over and subscribe on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. We're continuing to grow, and as I continue to grow, I want to be able to give back to you guys. So let's keep that growth going. Also, guys, in any of my episodes and as we continue down the road, know that any of the companies that I work with that I'm able to provide you a discount code, check them out down below. I want you guys to get the best price for the quality products that I represent, that I use, and that I can trust to recommend to you. Along those lines as well, guys, with your journey, there's two groups that I highly recommend that you join. If you have a Facebook, definitely go over to First Phorm Outdoors Facebook group and the Day One Crew. The Day One Crew is my personal Facebook group with an amazing community of individuals that just absolutely wants you to succeed. The same with First Phorm Outdoors, just a great group of individuals that wants you to get better. So if you have Facebook, go check out those groups. The links are down below. If you don't have a Facebook, send me an email. Or if you have an Instagram, shoot me a message with your email. I'll get you in on our weekly calls. We do a call every single week in both of those groups. And again, want you to get linked up with people that maybe is your future hunting buddy, your future fishing partner, maybe a family that you can find to go camping with that have kids your kids' age. Everything along those lines, that's what we're there for, guys. We want you to get better, to live that happier, healthier, more successful life. And there's a community, two communities that I can recommend that you go and join so that you can do that. Now, today, we've got a gear item that I haven't had the opportunity to use yet, unfortunately, but I've had it in my hands. I can tell you the quality of it. I've put it up a couple times just to test the quality and see if it'll hold my body, along with doing what I need it to do as far as, how things go in the woods with hunting scenarios, etc. I'm going to talk to you about and he's also a partner of the show at this point, CRUZR saddles. So if you haven't heard of CRUZR, I'm going to leave a link down below. Definitely check them out. But CRUZR is an amazing company, great group of individuals, and they're all about saddle hunting. Now, saddle hunting is something that is definitely more prevalent in the whitetail woods. I'll say that. My idea behind it was to be able to use it for early season elk. When you're sitting over water holes, wallows, etc., you don't want your scent all on the ground. You want to be above the elk or above the animal, whatever it is. Maybe you're hunting mule deer out here out west. But that was my main goal for getting this saddle, and I was going to use it this year. Of course, the year that I start delving into using saddles is the year that Utah gets an inordinate amount of rain, along with Colorado, where I was hunting as well. So I had no purpose or need to sit over a water hole because, well, to be frank with you, the elk were able to get water wherever they wanted. It was a little frustrating because kind of through a kink in my plan anyway, that I wanted to use this saddle. But either way, I'm going to walk you through it, guys, the product that I have and my plans for using it. And then, of course, in November, I'm going to be going out whitetail hunting. And so I know there's some stands set up at the property that we're going to be hunting, but I'm also going to bring the saddle just in case. And so I can get some use out of it and maybe even snag a whitetail out of the saddle. So if you've never seen a tree stand saddle. Definitely recommend, again, going and checking out the website down below for CRUZR. But saddles basically allow you to be more mobile. They're lighter weight, and you basically sit in what looks like a harness for climbing mountains, rock climbing, etc. And you're strapped to the tree, and you're able to swing and pivot around the tree, basically. So we'll start piece by piece. I'm going to be reaching down here to grab the gear so I can go over it with you guys. And let's take a look here. Maybe make some space up here for it. All right. So first and foremost is the platform. So here is, well, it folds down. This is the Seeker. Let's see here. There you go. The Seeker is a little over 4 pounds, and it will hold up to 300 pounds, I believe. I need to probably go to their website and make sure I'm giving you all the right information here. But the Seeker platform is, there's a Seeker and a Mini Seeker. The Mini Seeker is over a pound less. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna get this pulled up for you guys so I give you the right information. So the Seeker platform is 4.5 pounds. It has up to a 300-pound weight rating. It is 14.5 inches wide, so width here. And then it is on the flat surface, so from here to here, it is 11.25 inches. And then you have this angled front, which I think is a cool feature. So when you're maybe hanging out away from the tree, you're at full draw and you're trying to pivot around the tree, etc., you have that angled feature that you're able to put your feet on and pivot around. That is 2.75 inches right here. Okay, so that is the Seeker platform. Now, if you want to go a little bit lighter weight, which I will be picking up the Mini Seeker as well. Let's take a look here. So the Mini Seeker is rated for also 300 pounds, but it is 3.25 pounds. So it is a pound and a quarter less. And then it's got the slip resistant traction, of course. The width is 11.64 inches. So that is 3 inches, almost 3 inches less width-wise. And then the flat surface on it is actually, the depth is actually more on the Mini Seeker. So it's 13.75 inches. So it's going to be a little bit more, sticks out away from the tree more, basically. And then the angled front is 2.84 inches as well. So they're very similar in size, but the Mini Seeker is about a pound and a quarter less. So if you're looking to pack this in somewhere, the pound and a quarter would mean a lot, actually. So then there's the platform. So the way this works, I'm going to show you guys here. So this will sit flat like this. This angles up, and pretend like my arm is the tree. And that's how it sits right there. So it'll strap to the tree. And then, let's see if I can get this in here. Strap to the tree. You can put your feet up here. You can put your feet on the angled surface. And then again, these teeth right here bite into the tree. So here and here. So it's got the points of pressure that you're going to want for that tree right there. And I mean, that's pretty simple. So you carry that up, you strap it to the tree, and then it'll fold down. Whenever you bring it back down, it'll fold down and sit flat against your back right there on the pack. Let's take a look. It'll come with your, let's see what these, I'm going to mess up the terminology here, guys, so I apologize. But you've got your tether with the prusik and locking carabiner, and the lineman's rope with prusik and locking carabiner. So you've got both of those here. Let's take a look. Get it all untangled for you. I'm obviously not very organized with this thing, so I apologize. All right, here we go. So Just going to show you one of the lines real quick. There you go. This stuff is high quality material. Again, it is rated for, well, I know for a fact that the platform is rated for 300 pounds. Let's see. All right, the tree tether and lineman rope option is a 3/8 inch KM3 Kern mantle rope from Teufelberger. I'm going to butcher that name, sorry. Polyester jacket with a nylon core, 7.5 feet of rope with a stopper knot and a heat sealed end. Let's see the heat sealed end right there. It is rated for, well, MBS 5,020 pounds and includes 2 oval screw gate carabiners. So there's the carabiner. You can lock that and unlock it based on what you need. There you go. And then you'd lock it down this way so it won't open. All right. There you go. Now, there's the rope. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything along those lines, leave them down in the comments below so that we can make sure you get your questions answered. But there you go. Here's the other one with the carabiner. Again, the locking carabiner and the heat sealed rope and the knots that are tied for you. So everything's pretty much ready, set, go. You can get this out of the box and head up to your tree. Let's see. And it's also got a 6-foot precision robotically sewn eye to reduce bulk. Or 6, I said 6 feet, 6 inches. Let's see. You can also get an upgrade of the RESC Tech tree tether and lineman rope upgrade. That's another option. So basically the bundle that I got and that I will be using is called the CRUZR XC Saddle Hunting Super Kit. So there's multiple different saddles. I'm going to go over that next. So that's kind of the tools behind it and everything, is what I just went over. So you got the rope, you got the carabiners, you got the platform. Now let's look at the saddle. So the saddle here, this is the back end of it. And it's just basically a mesh seat. You've got these loops here that you're able to strap things into, like your saddle bag, etc. You've got your loops, your thumb loops here. You've got your main strap that you're going to basically clip the carabiner to that to be able to wrap around the tree and hang yourself to the tree. On the inside here, you have your main waist belt. That'll go around your waist. And then you have these right here, the brown straps. If I can get everything else out of the way. The brown straps go, your legs basically go in between the saddle and the brown straps. So you put those around your thighs, basically, and this goes around your waist, and then you've got your harness on. And what this seat does, this seat will expand, and it's basically just a mesh seat that you get up in the stand, and you can lean back and hang out. So with that saddle, this thing, I'm telling you guys, is super comfortable. Now, I'll tell you, I haven't climbed up the tree very far to use it because, again, I'll get into the climbing sticks here in a second, but I didn't get to use the climbing sticks to get up and climb up the tree. But the saddle allows you to sit back and relax in the saddle and swing, rotate around the tree as you need based on the platform. Also, let's take a look here. You get the saddle bag and you also get the back strap. So the back strap will actually ride if you're needing to lean back, maybe, a little bit more support on your upper back. You can use the back strap as well to go up under your shoulders so you can lean back a little bit more and not put so much tension on your lower back. So there's so many key features to this platform that I would highly recommend you guys go and check out if you're in the market at all, especially whitetail hunters. But if you're an elk hunter that's looking to maybe change up your game a little bit, and for those earlier seasons, like here in Utah, where we start in the middle of August and it's hot and you want to go sit water, I'd highly recommend the CRUZR saddle. Again, I've used it to the extent of putting it up a little bit off the ground, testing out the weight bearings, etc. Weight bearings of the saddle and the, man, I'm tripping over my words here, guys, because I'm not exactly skilled at tree saddle hunting, but I will be. I'm determined to learn it and to climb up into the saddle and get things done in Ohio, where I'm going to be going for some whitetail hunting. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to now talk to you a little bit about what it takes to climb up and actually set that platform up higher than just a couple feet off the ground, or where you can reach with your hands off the ground. So let's talk about the climbing sticks that I'm going to be using, because CRUZR, unfortunately, right now, CRUZR doesn't make their own climbing sticks. So you do have to go find some climbing sticks based on whatever company you might be recommended. They have some recommended ones as well. I'll tell you the ones that I'm going to be using right now. Here we are with the climbing sticks that I'm going to use. So these are from my buddy Cody D'Acquisto at Lone Wolf Custom Gear. So climbing sticks. So for those of you that are like me and are super new to any kind of climbing in a tree in general, you need climbing sticks to be able to get your saddle up off the ground, or if you have a tree stand, etc. In this case, we're talking about saddles. So there are many options out there, and I know CRUZR is working on getting their own sticks, the climbing sticks. So just so that you guys know, because I'm a newbie, you're learning these terminologies, and this is why I'm tripping over my words and things, because I'm going to sound really dumb until I actually get experience using the tree saddle. But when people refer to sticks, when they're talking about, saddles or tree stands, etc., it's their climbing sticks. So CRUZR is working on some, but they don't currently have any out. So they have some recommendations. Me personally, I went with the Lone Wolf Custom Gear because I know Cody D'Acquisto, and he is a stud, and I trust his gear. So these are the single steps. So the steps fold out like this. And then this part is just like the platform, where that part will be on the tree. So it'll sit like this. And then this is your step. So the step will go out to either the right or the left, however you choose. See if I can get this. So there we go. See? So there we go. We got a right or left hand step. And you'll tie those to the tree. And then you step up. This will press into the tree right here and keep that tension there so that you can climb up the tree with your sticks. So I'm choosing to use these. I'm going to have two in my setup. I want to say these are the 17-inch ones. And that'll get me off the ground a significant amount. Some people use 3-4 sticks, however many you want to use, that's fine. I personally am going to use 2. That'll be sufficient for me to be able to get off the ground, and that's what he recommended, Cody over at Lone Wolf Custom Gear. So if you want those sticks, I'll leave a link down below, but that's what I'm going to use to climb up and then set the platform. You get on the platform, and you get into your saddle, and you're tethered to the tree. So I'm going to have to use this, guys, and get some experience behind it. But I'm really excited for CRUZR to be a partner of the podcast and the show. So I'm going to leave you guys a link down below. If you're in the market for saddles, this is something that you can definitely check out. Get a discount through the code and get started on getting up in the tree and testing out tree saddle hunting. It's super comfortable, again, guys. Very comfortable. You're able to maneuver around the tree, and oh, there's one more thing I didn't bring up, and I apologize. So you may have pants that have knee pads in them, and that would work as well. But CRUZR also makes a pad that you can put on the tree. So this is the this is the knee pad, the knee saver, and you would just strap this over to the tree, or strap this around the tree, and then you're able to put your knees into the tree on this cushion. It's a pretty thick foam cushion here. It's really nice. Got some good grip to it, and then quality, comfort, mobility, CRUZR. So this knee saver here will be awesome to be able to put in the tree, because when you're wanting to take a break from putting all the weight on your feet into the platform, you're able to swing into the tree, put your knees into the tree, and you've got a little cushion here. Again, another option, some people use knee pads in their pants. If you prefer to have knee pads, go with that. That way you don't have something like this that's strapped to a tree in a particular spot. You can move around the tree trunk and put your knees wherever you need to. So those are all the things, guys, as far as this package is concerned. Again, I went with the XC saddle. So there's the XC saddle hunting super kit, which is what I would recommend. That's basically your starter kit, everything except for sticks, and you're good to go. The other option is, let's see here. Hold on one second. I'm pulling it up. The other one is the Archon. So the Archon is actually a 2-piece saddle system that you're able to basically adjust it up and down based on your needs. I personally didn't see a need for that, and I actually like having the 1-piece saddle of the XC. You can choose. I recommend going on CRUZR's website and looking at it. If you're an experienced saddle hunter and you are looking at new saddles, go check them out. You don't have to buy the whole kit if you already have bits and pieces that you've put together. You can go buy the platform, or you can go buy the saddle separate from CRUZR, however you prefer to do it. I just got the whole kit because, again, I'm new to this, haven't ever really used it before. So that being said, guys, CRUZR is the way to go as far as saddle hunting is concerned. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear any questions you may have, any concerns, and we'll learn together. Again, this is the first impressions, high quality equipment. I've used it, again, a couple times on a tree, just never really hunting and up high enough off the ground to be using the I'm already slipping up with my words here, using the sticks, so the climbing sticks, to get up there. But the saddle is comfortable. It's basically just like sitting in a partial hammock. So super lightweight, comfortable. Definitely go check it out, guys. With that being said, hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Come join us over at the Day One Crew on Facebook, First Phorm Outdoors Facebook group as well. I'd love to have you over there, guys. And if you're out hunting, good luck. Hope you have an amazing time out there. Whether you're into archery, or I'm heavy into archery right now, guys, but I also want to bring up to you that I'm not necessarily only archery. I love seeing success with a rifle, muzzle loader, etc. I just want you to get out and enjoy it. All right, we're coming up into whitetail season pretty heavily here. So to all of you out Midwest and Eastern guys, good luck out there. I wish you the best of luck. And I'll be out there for my first time on a whitetail hunt in Ohio, middle of November. So I'm super excited about that. Pumped to be able to share camp with some of the guys that's going to be out there. And if you have any other questions, guys, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast, for helping this growth happen. And go leave a review on the audio only version if you haven't. And then if you haven't tuned into the YouTube, definitely check out the YouTube channel. If you're watching this, drop a subscribe and a like and a comment. Helps way more than you can understand. Definitely helps a ton with the growth. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.